everybody, so in this video we're going to Cades Cove once again. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready too because we've already done it, so let's go.
It's going to soon be 11111 all the way across.
You talking about my mileage?
Yeah. It's on 5 right
That's
now.
some serious driving. But you know, you buy cars to ride.
You buy cars to travel in them.
Not to look at.
Well,
maybe by the time I get it paid off, maybe I can have a few good years with it still and then buy another one.
this one's been a good one.
So far.
Yep.
It ain't really had time to think about anything. I had to get new tires the other day. So my tires, they had 110,000 miles on them.
110, 656.
That was pretty impressive.
To get that much out of one set of tires. Usually you only get 80,000
If
at
that.
the most. But you went back with what you had on there.
Yeah, we got the same kind we had. There we got the car. But you know, if you do any kind of traveling, you're going to put more than 10,000 miles a year on a car.
Yep.
Unless you just sit at home all the time. And depending on where you work at, if you got to drive back and forth, you're still going to put more than 10,000 miles on it. Even if all you do is go to work and go home. You're still going to put more than 10,000 miles on it if you have to drive a distance. So that kind of warranty's kind of a joke.
It was 36,000. So that's 12,000 per year.
Yeah, but then the other warranty was 10 years or 100,000 miles. I had that 100,000 on there in like 3.5 years. But I don't regret any trip I've taken. Sure don't. I'd do it all again. So I'm pretty sure by the next time we come through here, all the trees will have leaves on them.
Is that the mountain lures there?
I think that's the rhododendron.
Whatever.
They might be getting ready to bloom by the time we come back to them. If not, we'll have to make another trip. Not much more enjoying life than taking a trip. This right here will soon be pretty because it's like one of my favorite places up here. Even in the winter, it's pretty though. Spring's only like a week away now. Awesome. This has been a very long winter. I don't know what you think, but I think it's been a very long winter.
Maybe we have short Sunday. And not so hot.
It's been cold this year. I'm not a fan of the cold. It says entering Cades Cove. That's always exciting to see.
One more mile. You hit all ones.
So what's the speed limit? Because I don't want anybody thinking you're speeding if I show the thing. Huh? Probably get it down to 35. Show how fast you're going. So we can have it aimed on there for the historic moment whenever it trips to all ones. Those mountain miles are completely different than what regular miles are. I feel like I've been aiming at this thing for 5 minutes. It's just gonna trip as soon as I move it.
The horse is out there.
Did it finally move? No, it still hadn't moved.
Give it time. You're too impatient. You're looking at it too hard.
Well, look at this. Watch, it is gonna turn as soon as I turn to show the horses. Let's see if we can do it this way.
I'm gonna check.
That is a long mile. There it is. There it is. Horse. I should say horses. That's some big trees that fell over there.
Yeah, oh my goodness. That's a big horse too.
Yeah, that is a big horse.
It must be kin to Clydesdale.
Might be. Yes. And if we don't see a bear, there's a bear for you.
He's posing. Ooh, looking for pretty little yellow flowers. Get the car wash.
You can hold the car wash in a vacuum, actually. decided she wants some candy. You heard her talking. So we're gonna try this new limited edition blueberries and cream Lindor chocolates. Even though I think this is white chocolate, yes. You ready to try it? Yeah. I might have to open up the bag with my other hand, so I'll come back once I go there. Okay, so I got it open. How was it, Mom? You swallowed that thing whole. Good. Is it good? I think this is out for Easter. Yeah, that is good. Okay, we got flowers down there. Oh yeah, where's the flowers? So that would be our taste test while we're going through Cades Cove. Because we like snack. I don't think it made that thing better if it had some lemon in it. Blueberry lemon, off the chain good. That was very tasty.
Melts in your mouth, not in your hands.
I don't know about that one, might melt in your hand. So I actually had them in the car yesterday because I loaded up the car before I went to work, and then I got to thinking, I'm like, you know what, that candy might melt because it was in the 70s yesterday, and I was like, it's gonna be a good 15 or more hours before we even attempt to leave home. So I might just need to go ahead and put the candy back in the house, even though I had all the other food already loaded up in the car. So that's what I did. Because other than that, they probably been nothing but a blob.
They had some damage here too.
A lot of trees down.
Yep.
Look at all those yellow flowers under that tree. I think you can see them now.
They're beautiful.
There they go. That's so pretty. You know, if you don't want to see the wildlife, this is probably like the best time of year to come to Cades Cove. Because you can still see it, you're just not seeing the bears. And everybody and their mother stopped wanting to take a picture. Like they work for National Geographic or something. It's one of my favorite churches there. Ooh, look at all the yellow flowers over here.
There had to be a house there.
Had to be. It'd be better if you put your window down so not have the beautiful design of your ultimate outsider shirt showing.
I earned that one.
Yeah, that took us almost 2 years to get. That's the longest it's ever taken us to do one of those things. So coming up here, there should be another thing with all the pretty yellow flowers coming up. personally wouldn't mind getting out and walking, but it's 73 degrees outside. That's not saying those bears ain't gonna come out. They might say, "Hi Donna, how are you doing today?" And I'll be like, let me get back to the car. And that church right there is also beautiful. It's one of my favorite ones going as well. And then the history nerd in me loves the CCC thing out here. Mm-hmm. Yep. Cades Cove was built by the CCC. Oh, look at the crows. Saw some wildlife after all. How you doing? You're so pretty. Yes, you are.
There's some pretty flowers.
Yeah, there's some pretty ones coming up. So pretty. Stop for a brief moment so I can take a picture.
It's
Traffic's been wonderful in here today. But
yeah,
there is
we let
none.
them all going out.
Yeah. So just in case you wonder what day it is, today is March 13th, 2025, and it is 3:23 p.m. with a temperature of 73 degrees. If you're wondering why there's no traffic. Somebody wrote one time that I did not give a actual representation of how Cades Cove truly looked. Well, I can't help how it looks whenever you get here, but it's how it looks when I'm here. Not going to be the same every time.
No, because you got flowers are blooming right now, and then they die, and then you got some other stuff. The next time we come, these trees will have leaves on them.
Bears will be everywhere. Probably. The coyotes might be out. The wild hogs might be out. Deer might be out.
Well, we usually come at morning.
Yeah, usually we're not here this time of day. This is kind of dead right now.
It's clear today.
Mm-hmm. It's really pretty. It's one of my favorite areas back here.
You got it?
Yep. Oh, that is pretty.
There's flowers on the hill.
I don't know if anybody's watching this that's never watched it. I'm just sporadic. I just film what I like to film. That is so pretty. If we didn't have people behind us, I'd tell you to stop and I'd take a good picture. But no, they got to be on our bumper. That sounded like a cat, Muriel. Did you hear it?
No.
As far as I know, all the kids stayed at home. If not, one I hitched a ride. Pretty sure if the cats came through, they'd already fill out by now. We've already made numerous stops though, so they would have already came out if it was one of our cats. It did sound like a cat though. It sounded like a cat meow. And something else. I think that is like the least amount of people I've ever seen in that parking lot. Usually that thing's packed. I don't know we come back in April, it'll be packed. Yeah, the quilt video that you'll see before this video, they had a quilt about the Shields cabin, so that would have been in this vicinity. I wonder how many cabins there was in here. It had to be a lot. This is all your favorite curves, I know. You can't see over.
Can't see over. Have to raise up real high. And I've left the seat up as far as it goes.
Put the lift on. Pretty little thing of water there.
Ain't no wild out how today or
Crows, there's lots of crows out. That's okay, there should be plenty whenever we come back. But this has been a nice drive. You don't have everybody stopping in front of you. That's what I like.
Well, you saw the horses.
Yeah, the horses were out. And you know, the bears could have already been out today. They might have clocked in early and went ahead and left early. They might have said it's not time for the complete show yet, people. I mean, I get excited about seeing the bears. I'd be lying if I said I didn't. I don't understand the concept of getting out your car and holding up traffic, though.
Betty ain't gonna do it.
Same thing with the deer. I can look out my back door and see some deer sometimes, so I mean, I'm not gonna hold up traffic for that. I get the excitement. I mean, I'll hold up some traffic for an alligator, but the alligator can hurt my car. We actually did have an alligator run out in front of us before. Oh, look at those. So pretty.
He was coming home from Charleston and alligator just
Ran across the road?
Ran across the road and sat down right in front of my vehicle.
And hissed. I've always thought this is pretty.
There's some things up there.
Mm-hmm. So pretty. Take a nap when we get to the hotel. Because I didn't get off work till about 11:30. And I think I laid down around 1. Then was up at 4:30. So we could leave and come to Tennessee. Hopefully I'll sleep good tonight. Hopefully is the word. Pretty sure all the cabins looked alike back then.
Yeah.
Probably like it is now. They find a design they like and everything looks the same.
That's just like when I was growing up. We lived on Poston Farm, and our house was big. But as big as it was, it didn't have enough 5 rooms.
That's like, you know, you're talking about like that. It's like Drayton Hall. That's a massive house, but then if you really look at it, it's kind of small.
Well,
Because the rooms, they're not that big.
well, see,
I could fill up that house with no problem.
we had 4
Just my junk.
4 rooms, and a kitchen. The kitchen was pretty good length, but we had a hole in the middle of it. It took up pretty good space. And yes, that's the house I grew up in. Oh, I think they tore it down. I don't think it's up no more.
I might have fell in if it didn't. You know. Because there's no telling when it was built.
Well, it was built before I was born.
So it was at least more than 75 years old at this point.
Yeah.
Even though you're not 75 yet, but you'll be 75 this year.
Because we moved out there when I was 5 years old. Then I had to start school. And they let me go early. I wasn't supposed to go. And I was sick the whole time when I was in the first grade. I don't know how many days I missed that year because I was sick.
These yellow flowers good because they're on the wrong side of the car for me, for the most part. So we officially did not see any bears today, but we did see the bears on the donation boxes. It's actually very rare that we come in here that we don't see a bear. You see in those Facebook groups sometimes, people's like, I've been going to Cades Cove for 30 years and I've never seen a bear. And we saw bears on our first trip ever here. We usually see them. Not today, not today.
It's pretty yellow flowers over there.
Oh yeah. Turn my camera over here. Those are pretty. Okay, so we did not see any bear, but we got the ice cream. So how much do you think the ice cream costs now? Just guess.
Probably $10.
Higher.
12?
$12.07 for 2 cones.
We better last a long
It has to be a
time.
luxury. We do not get this every time we come here, I will tell you that. But it was $5.50 a cone. Then it must have a 10% sales tax, probably for hospitality or something.
Hospitality tax.
Mm-hmm. But it's good, though. You don't get Cades Cove ice cream every day. We get it maybe once or twice a year, and that's it. Anyway, when the shady comes. So how'd you enjoy your visit to Cades Cove the other day?
Good, but all we saw was crows.
Yeah. So I forgot to open and close the video.
We saw a squirrel.
I don't think we saw a squirrel either. There was a bunch of crows there though.
Yeah.
We didn't see any deer, no squirrels, no bear, no turkeys, no hogs.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. It'll be late April whenever we go back again. So maybe we'll see something then. But it was always enjoyable.
Yeah.
The ice cream was really good.
Oh, it was. Maybe that's what let me sugar up.
So, I forgot about that. You ate that too. Yeah, the ice cream was good. It's a little pricey. So that's like a luxury. I mean, you know, you could get what, two things of ice cream for that price?
Yeah.
Out of the grocery store.
No,
Maybe 3 if it's on sale.
You could actually, on the Great Value brand, you could have got 4.
But the Great Value is not as good as what the other one is. But I like the Mayfield. I like Moose Tracks.
But you can get the Moose Track in, or the
Mayfield's good. The Bluebell's good. Briars is good.
But you got to think about it.
I did think about it. I went ahead and got that ice cream the other day. So anyway, I guess we're going to wrap up this video now because it's a couple of days later. I never opened it or closed it, as you can tell by the Dollywood stuff hanging from us. I know you see the little tasting pass there. So this is a couple of days later. So anyway, we hope you enjoyed. We'll see you somewhere else.
And subscribe.
Please do. So toodaloo. And Mom's more interested in her phone than anything else. Bye.
I had to drive. I can't drive and look at my phone.
Well, I mean, I know how to
Need to put it
drive.
up there.
But if I drive, I can't film. So then we can't share these awesome videos.
Mm.
Mm-mm.